Greetings, YouTube. It is super late unless you're waking up across the pond. Then it's like, 8 a.m. And so if you're waking up across the pond, good morning. Hope you had a great night's rest. I haven't been to sleep yet because, of course, I have insomnia. And it's, 2 a.m., which for me is actually kind of early. I've been going to bed at 4 o'clock because, again, insomnia. I got back after driving for 2 hours, opened up my Line app, and I had a crazy amount of messages about the same thing, and it's people who are saying, Prof, my alliance is going crazy about this. Has this happened to you too? And I looked around, and it just turns out that it is happening to, well, just about everybody right now in Alliance Quest. So it's not just you, it's not just your alliance. Now, what the heck am I actually talking about? Well, whenever you're being knocked out in Alliance Quest, and by knocked out, I mean timed out, you're being knocked out. Wait, those aren't the same thing, right? You're supposed to be timed out and you're supposed to lose half your health. Well, I agree. Until tonight. Because when you scroll down, you'll see so many people report that I'm hearing lots of complaints of timing out in Alliance Quest is resulting in knocked out, even when using champs that have plenty of health or champs like Corvus that aren't supposed to die. It happened to me personally, and now we are investigating the situation. Same here. It's happened to me and others in my alliance a few times today. Right, AQ timeout ends up with the death. Kabam wants more units, ends up with losing more players. And so we got to tag everybody and their cousin that works for Kabam in the forums. Now, I mean, this is a legit compensation issue. This is not like the people grabbing their pitchforks and being like, oh my gosh, the game was down for 30 seconds. We deserve compensation. We know that there was emergency maintenance so often the past month. And Kabam, in terms of the in-game official inbox, never even responded to it or had an apology. Nevertheless, had a sniff of compensation. But you get a AQ champ knocked out for a timeout, you definitely deserve some kind of compensation. Usually a revive and maybe a few health potions, but that's way better than nothing. So yes, this is happening. Kabam Mike, please get this fixed. This is a crucial change. Buy Map 7, buy High Tier Alliance. We're now another pool. I don't think this is a change. I think this is a bug. Kabam has done some very questionable things. And even some very, shall we say, stupid things. But they wouldn't just, without telling the community, automatically, permanently change being knocked out as the result of being timed out. That just doesn't make any sense. To clarify, a timeout is leaving your champ KO'd instead of just taking half your remaining health. This is what I was told by someone in my ally who had it happen on map 6 with this Corvus. Fine yesterday, so whatever change was made at the start of this alliance quest can confirm it's happening to several people in our alliance, blah, blah, blah. Kabam employee, please try to use your own money to play your own game for a week. That's just dirty. That sounds like an internet phrase. Okay, so you can see it's happened to people, cost revives. So, yeah. It's happening to everybody that reached out to me, and my guess is many alliances, I'm not going to say most because that's probably not true, but, many alliances have people that fight bosses or, whatever and get timeouts. That's not rare, and yet it's resulting in having to use revive and probably some subsequent health potions. So, I'm going to say, because there's no reason to think it's a change of the game, that it's a bug. And it's been confirmed because I hear it from so many people. And you just scroll down this this forum page, and you can see, same happened to me, happened twice, very low on revives. Also, since Kabam hasn't put level 1 revives in the loyalty store since April 25th, that is such a great point. And on day 4 of Alliance Quest, not a good time to have a bug. So, I don't know what the title of this video is going to be yet, but it should probably be like, it's not just happening to you. Knockouts are the result of timeouts in Alliance Quest or AQ, probably to make it a shorter title. But that's also such a great point about the revive issue, because it reminds me of some of the boosts issue you all told me about in the loyalty regarding Alliance War, particularly the invulnerability boost that did not pop up but once in the past season. So this is a huge issue, and I honestly don't keep track of when level 1 revives pop up and don't. In the loyalty store, I have no reason to think the summoner is not telling the truth. Maybe they have popped up since April 25th. But just think, if that's true, today is May 21st. That's almost a solid full month of no free revives in the loyalty store, which is a huge issue. I think that should be the same kind of cycle as everything else in the game, particularly things like the level up event or arena or hero use. It should be a cycle. It should be a cycle like the special arenas, the tier 4 basic, the tier 1 alpha, etc. So it's not just happening to you. And so for everybody who has asked me if I've heard of anything, I'm going to put this video online, and then I'm going to send the YouTube link out to everybody so I don't have to spend a bunch of time before I go to bed, because I've been going to bed after 3:30 a.m. responding and clearing out my line chat. There are moments where I have to look at the wall and say, what are you doing with your life? So hopefully in my constant third life crisis, this is benefiting somebody, because I need it to, or else I'm going insane. And let's be honest, I'm pretty much already insane. Time to face that insomnia. Good night, YouTube, or across the pond, perhaps good morning.